Okay guys, so we're going to start this off with a full face of foundation, and I call this my celebrity face foundation because we are going to beat our faces like gorillas. No, seriously, it's going to be full foundation, full contouring, full coverage, no flaws, full camera ready. So I'm going to be using my new Cover FX Dome Tip Brush Precision number 170, and I'm going to be using my Super Stay Maybelline foundation. First, I'm going to start off by putting on my moisturizer, and I've been using Boots number 7 Rebalancing Night Fluid. Put a dab of that on my face. This has been working really good to help balance out my skin and get rid of some of that hyperpigmentation. I'm going to give that a second to kind of absorb, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my Revlon Beyond Natural Face Primer on. I'm running out, but this lasts me a very long time. Put that right in the areas where I really need it. Okay, now for the foundation. Okay guys, so now that you've got your moisturizer and your face primer in full effect, I'm going to go ahead and dump out a little bit of my Super Stay Maybelline foundation in Cocoa onto a flat base so I have somewhere good to work from. And aside from my face foundation, I'm going to do a separate drop with some True Match bronzer in it for all the areas of my face that I want to glow. You know, my cheekbones, my forehead, my chin, and down my nose. You don't want your whole face to be glowy because it's not too flattering in this look. But if you want to do that, go for it. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush and just dip it in there. Start from the center of my face and work out in short strokes. You can work it back and forth. You can go in circular motions. Whatever works better for you and your skin, go for it. Just make sure it's really, really well blended. Okay.
Move my earrings out the way. This earring I think will be to your right. Well, your left, my right. It's acting dysfunctional. Has really cute colors in it. I got these for $1 from 33rd Street vendors. You gotta love them in the city. Okay, so work it out in an outward motion.
I like to do my foundation first, then my concealer. It helps me to save foundation and concealer. You know, if you do your your concealer first, sometimes it wears away a little bit. Take a little bit more and just work your way out. A lot of women with darker skin have discoloration like I do, so you might want to find like a few different foundations and work them out. For the middle of your face, for the outside of your face, sometimes it's different colors. But
I like this one pretty good. So you just work it out, blend it. Here we go. I love this brush. It's so fluffy. Good for around your nose. Good for in and under your eyes. Go around your mouth. Try not to get it on your lips. Go down your neck a little bit. Down your neck.
now that you have the base of your foundation done, you're going to take the foundation that you mixed with your liquid bronzer and dip your beauty sponge in it and just go along your cheeks, down your nose, and your forehead and chin. Now I've already done that, but my camera is back up to it got messed up. But basically take it and go up your cheeks, down your nose, your forehead, and your chin. And then I set my foundation with a little bit of Mineralized Skin Finish Dark, just to give a little bit of extra coverage over top the cheeks and everywhere where it's extremely moist. And we want to add some highlighting without having stuff sticking to our face. Now that that's done, we're going to move on to our contouring. Okay guys, so this is my favorite part of foundation. I fell in love with it a couple of months ago. I've always, seen it and liked it, but I've never really done it. So now this is my favorite part. So what you're going to do is get yourself a contour brush, and you're going to get whatever you have. If you have a brown eyeshadow that you use, or if you have some type of other contour palette, if you have the Laura Mercier, if you're going to use a bronzer and a blush or some type of highlighter, get whatever you have, your contour brush, and let's get busy. What I like to do is basically go like this. Kind of pucker and smile. and I'm going to go in 3 along the sides of my face to really define my cheeks, my jawbone, and kind of make my head look a little smaller. Okay, so just go in and work it in there slowly but surely. Start with a little bit and then build. It's easier to add more than to take away. But if you do add too much, take your beauty blender with some foundation and just stamp it out. So we're going to go in a little bit more and add that chin. Now, I like to go hard with the contouring. I'm not even going to lie. I really like a chiseled cheek and chin. And I like to go in along my temples and kind of slim that face. Now, can you see that? It's pretty cool, right? And you can tell the difference between the sides of my faces, which is contoured and which is not. Just go in and do that. Look at that. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. You can also kind of go a little bit under your cheek to kind of give that permanent smiling effect, you know? So, there goes our cheeks. I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and do my nose. What I like to do is go like this to see exactly where I want it, and it's pretty much just right here and right here. Some people like to just do the bridge of their nose, and some people go all the way down. I tend to go all the way down nowadays. Don't know why. I see it, and I like it, and I'm easily inspired, so. Just go down the bridge of your nose. Again, if you don't want to do this step, you don't have to. I'm not trying to take away my ethnicity. I'm just trying to take off a couple of pounds. You know what I mean? And when you gain weight, you know, gain weight. And now we're going to go in for highlighting. And what I'm going to use is a little bit of a white powder today and a little bit of, what do I have? My color stay, my Revlon color stay. So just go in, take that white powder, and just sit it on the tops of your cheeks as if there's light. And just sit it on the tops of your cheeks. See?
And then blend it. I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and go down my nose. Just add that little bit of white. Take a little bit into my chin, and then go in the middle of my forehead. And that's pretty much that.
Now you're going to take your Revlon color stay, and I have the one that is Suntan Matte. And I'm going to just swirl it and just blend out those lines and take down that white a little bit.
Just use it to blend out those lines and take down that white a little bit. Give it a little bit of a nice finish. You know? Okay. Make sure my hair gets going the right way. Blend it out.
Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for my celebrity face and full face makeup and contouring. I hope you can see what it really looks like. I hope you can see the contouring. I really want you to try it for yourself. And if you do try it, post a video response to this video. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video, which is called I'm a Celebrity, Don't Look at Me makeup, which I'm going to do some really cool eyes, lips, do some more blush on my cheeks, and my eyebrows, really pipe them out big and really show you how to get that kind of, you know, look where you see people and you're like, is that somebody, who is that? You know, I mean, really cool makeup, got your little funky accessories going, and really beat that face up nice. Okay guys, so stay tuned for part 2 of this video. As always, comment, rate, subscribe. Stay tuned.